Okay. I forgot to plug in my mic. Lol. Okay. Welcome. Oh my gosh, it's been like 100 million years since I freaking streamed, right? Oh, I need to stream more. I have been insanely busy. I'm working on a really big video that I've been working on for a while. And I've just been, excuse the mess. I'm organizing my cards. I have a random Jarek board on my chair over there. Um, but yeah, it's been a while. I miss you guys, and I miss making content. So I need to get back into it, get back into live streaming. Um, Man, just been crazy, crazy busy, and really trying to get these videos out. Uh, just kind of get started with set three. It really sucks that Carabast isn't out right now because I'd be jamming games like crazy probably. Um, but yeah. Anyway, we're here to watch my top eight games from the San Francisco Planetary Qualifier, guys. I'm really stoked to Jackson. What's up, dude? What's up? You were here instantly. I'm really excited to watch these back, especially this game right here. I've been really waiting to watch these. I talked about them in my last video, right? But it's one thing to actually talk about them and try to remember what happened versus actually seeing it and reacting to it live. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad that Late Night finally got these out. There's no championship game, it's just the top eight and the top four game. But the championship game should be dropping soon, and I'll probably do another live stream about it. But I guess we just hop the frick right into it, right? Let's see if there's volume here. Oh, game capture audio. It's not working. Yep, the palp green. I changed some settings on here probably. Game audio capture. It's going through my mic, but not my game audio capture. Hmm. Technical difficulties, friends. I probably will plug this back in just so we don't hear the double audio. I'm not sure why it's not working, my friends. Oh, where do we want to hear? Why is it not doing? Damn it, guys. Ah, why are you no work? Let's try a good old. It's not outputting anything. Yo, what the fuck? This is so frustrating. Definitely not default. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. You should have heard those beeps. Let's go. I'm a freaking beast. What can I say? I fixed it.
We are here with the top 8 of the San Francisco.
Okay, we can start it from the beginning. Let's go. I fixed it. You're welcome, guys.
What's going on, everybody?
Thanks for being patient with me.
Late Night Gaming, and I'm with Loopy. What's up, Loopy?
What's up, Star Wars Unlimited fans? And we are here with the top 8
Loopy.
of the San Francisco Planetary Qualifier.
Sweet.
Top
We've
8.
got Has-Been on Palp Green, and then Jake on Boba ECL. So
Hell yeah.
Should be a barn burner.
Yep, and I see Jake is running the flex with the slab-degraded Boba showcase, here, and then we have Palp Green, which is actually a tough matchup for Boba, I think.
It is. Thank you, Lupe.
So we open Mercenary Gunship, and then
it is tough.
Piet.
Yep, and Piet is an investment later, but he's also an official, so... and I do see a Royal Guard in Palpatine's hand.
Getting resourced.
Surprisingly resourced. I mean, I guess he's worried about the space arena.
That's an interesting decision there.
Yeah, I typically, when I play Palp, I don't resource my Royal Guards when I have an official out, but, I mean, maybe he's got some line of play that we're not thinking about.
You resource the Royal Guards, huh? Oh, yeah, we can see his hand pretty well.
I see a Super Laser Tech. That's probably going to be his play this turn.
Okay,
resupply from Boba, which is important.
Oh, we can't see his other play.
Down. I think both players are kind of happy with this start. They both hit ramp. Pop just,
I was definitely happy with this start, especially with the gunship and the resupply.
Space Sentinel that he kept, the Black Sun.
Yeah, and Palpatine obviously uses a bunch of Sentinels to try to get to his flip turn. Boba is the aggressor in this matchup, I think. And
Hell yeah, I am.
Get to his flip turn right away. He doesn't have to wait for it. I think Palpatine will have kind of a dirtily turn this turn. The Mercenary Gunship swings for 3 to put 6 damage on Palpatine's base, 24 to go.
Mercenary Gunship does work.
Command a solid card. That's what he wants to see right now. He's going to pump his Piet and take a resource.
Yeah, so Piet's the butt-kicking admiral in this. Now a 3... Would he be a 3/6?
What do you think about, can't he... I forget exactly what... Does Command have a side where you can kill something?
Are you guys able to hear their volume okay?
It could. I think he used ramp and experience, so he was prioritizing ramp. He could have taken out the mercenary ship.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah, he could have taken out the mercenary gunship and ramped. I wonder that what he was thinking there.
All right, so Bazine hits a little late. We see Reinforcement Walker, Darth Vader commanding the First Legion, and Black Sun Starfighter. We'll see what Boba does here. Going to rip the Vader. Make him draw.
Oh, is he going to remember to draw? He did not draw off the Bazine.
Yeah, he did. He drew. I made sure he drew.
Interesting.
I don't think he did.
That is, obviously.
Yes, he did.
Both players are accountable to that, but if it's you that needs to draw,
I swear to God, dude. This is trash commentary. He has 2 cards in hand.
Gonna rip the Vader.
And he drew. He drew right there. Sorry, late night gaming. I don't mean it's trash commentary. I'm just saying I made sure. I kept the game state.
Oh, is he going to remember to draw? He did not draw off the Bazine.
Yes, he did. I hate that. Makes me look bad.
I don't think he did.
That is...
Yes, he did. You know, I always make sure they draw.
Both players are accountable to that, but if it's you that needs to draw, I mean, you got to remember. You got to keep track of that stuff.
Right. And that is...
Jackson, you think I should turn down their audio or my audio?
True.
I fucking...
Zine is not a May. I mean, it really... You ought to remind your opponent if you notice, but...
I fucking did. He drew, guys. He drew.
You also got to track it yourself.
Yeah, it's tricky when you're the one that played the Bazine to like be keeping track of it, but you...
And they're gonna fucking talk about this shit for like the whole time or what? I made him drew. I made him draw.
You are accountable to that. You are expected to do that.
Yep. And Piet hits Boba, which I think is where he was going with the experience, as he wanted to have an answer to Boba leader. It's going to be 4.
It makes me look bad.
4. An looks ECL, like probably.
Yeah.
Probably Boba unit.
Yeah, ECL Boba unit to kill the Piet, take no return damage. A little bit of glare on the bottom of the screen there, but we can see it.
Yeah, overhead lights is the enemy of all coverage.
Yeah, it's in the venue. I was doing my best.
Yeah, look at my board, dude.
Right.
This is where the game was just over at this point.
They were going nuts. And a Toro. I think Toro dropping.
I think it's 10 damage on Palp's face.
Yeah, so Boba's sitting pretty in poem math. We've got 5-0 right now on the board. That's how you keep track of who's winning. Let me make a quick adjustment on this overlay so we can see the...
Did you know that Amazon has a $50 million fund that they have to pay out every month? And here's how you can get it.
Get out of here, ad.
Oh, there he goes. He moved that Boba. So it's not...
Another command. Can you believe that?
He's going to get another command. Pull his Piet back. Yep, so he's trying to set up reinforcement walker. And ram. So
yeah, we just have too much on board. I mean, we've got...
Ads rip indeed.
14
I need to invest in YouTube Premium or something.
I sure do.
And what are we going to steal? We're going to steal Bazine. Ooh, that's not what you want to see. I guess it does, you know, between Bazine and Palp, you do kill one of those 5 health guys. Boba's
and there's the armor.
Oof.
I love their reaction to this.
I don't think so, my guy.
All right, so he's probably going to go baby Boba. So he's deciding which to kill. He went to Toro.
Yeah, so that Bazine hitting...
No, he killed Boba. Come on, guys.
What that Bazine hit. I don't know how Boba died from Bazine.
So Palp...
Because Palp sacrificed him. Oh my god.
To do the 5th damage, I think. Now, I think that Palp should have 3 damage on him.
I see, that's what happened.
Which they might be marking soon. And there he goes.
There he goes. I swear to God, if they talk about him not drawing off the scene again.
A blaster.
So, and he's just going to go right to face. With
hell yeah, dude. 8 damage, baby.
8.
What is it? That's 8.
8.
Did he take 10? Oh, no, yeah. I thought he took 10. Hard for me to keep track sometimes. Those brown tokens or bronze ones are a little hard to see.
The metal fab tokens are great, but not really for picking up on an overhead camera.
All right. So it's looking like a game 2 coming up here pretty soon. From the looks of it.
Love that.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I think that Boba needs to clear Piet here.
Yeah, the other blaster does it,
I think
dude.
he just had. Oh, he just revealed that he had a blaster. Another He
So
claimed
I
that
could
he
claim,
faked it,
yeah.
and then revealed that he had a blaster in his resource row, and then they just went on to game 2.
Yep.
All right, so
Good call
both
there.
players are sideboarding here. I imagine Pelp is looking for answers to upgrades. I mean, a lot of times that's not main deck there.
I'm just gonna do a little bit of a fast forward because they have 50. I think it's how many minutes? They have like 5 minutes to examine deck lists and blah blah blahs. It's gonna get us a little faster.
Yeah, and it looked like they brought the deck list out between the 2 games, which is not something that I
Mercenary gunship again, baby.
For Palpatine this game, and he has initiative. That's a good start.
Yeah, at this event they were allowing you to examine the deck list in between each after the first game in the Top Cut, which I thought was interesting.
No, we could look at deck lists at the beginning of Top Cut.
Before and during.
Yeah.
During.
And so, before and between, yeah. I don't know if that's in the tournament regs or what, but
I don't recall it being between. I mean, I'm typically try to take notes on it the first time, not expecting to get a second go at it.
What are you talking about? Why wouldn't you be able to look? You could look at it at any time.
We have Yularen and a super laser tech in the ground arena for Palpatine, a mercenary gunship for Boba. I see that there's a.
That would be crazy if you had to take notes on the deck list.
So what can Palp try to do against the loaded up Boba Fett leader? I mean, what kind of answers does he have in that color palette?
Confiscate,
which actually is in his hand right now.
Right, so he's gonna have to hold on to that.
Barrage before.
Try to get the armor and try to kill Boba faster. I mean, is really the best available thing you could do.
I would like to see him kill. He's gonna kill this time. It looks like he's pointing over there. Yep. So now we're making.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that better than what happened in the first game.
Respect the gunship, baby. Respect the gunship.
The ramp, and then also take care of a threat. He's gonna waylay the super laser tech, which is unfortunate for Pelp.
Yeah, he's not developing a board with that though, so I don't.
Yes, I am.
I hate that.
I'm turning on my Boba. I'm turning on my Boba trigger with melee, and I'm getting rid of his ramp.
Top guy. Has been.
Right.
Has been.
Right, and we'll see what Boba has in store. I mean, he's probably going to go to base here, ready the 5 resources.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Bosk is what Boba would want right now.
No, I don't run Bosk.
So,
this is
Bosk is for babies.
This is ECL Boba.
At this time.
I mean, a lot of times they have Steadfast too. Would be hot.
Steadfast would be hot.
All right, and then
Palp's only taken 6 damage, and he's on 6 resources. He's got.
Yeah, he'll flip this turn probably.
Does he have a means to do that? He can.
Yeah. So unless there's a bounce, he can play the super laser tech, then sacrifice it to damage Toro, and then steal it. I mean, if Boba plays a fire spray, that'll probably get stolen instead.
Another fucking command, dude.
I guess he can just do that.
Yeah, that is third command?
That brings him up to 7 resources, I think. I think he's going to be 1 shy of the
second command this game.
The season of giving is all about hope, compassion, and joy. Yet for some...
And so he pumps up Yularen, and he gets that resource.
That was probably it.
Yularen way later. Okay.
Just gonna replay him.
An ad for something touching that I just said shut the fuck up to.
The Boba's gonna clear him now.
Or just go.
Oh no,
base.
No, Boba's gonna base.
Get some resources.
Base, baby. I don't care about Yularen.
Not respecting Yularen. Well, actually, Toro might get him.
No.
A little bit more of a respectable game here. This one's a little bit more in reach for Has-Been.
Yeah, and then Toro's gonna go base for 5.
And it looks like the blaster was placed on Toro this time.
Yep, and we'll see. There hasn't been armor yet. Now Palp will just be able to drop a card, so he resources the super laser tech to go to 8.
Yeah, he's got...
Put the gun on Toro with the threat of him being stolen.
Yeah.
No, I can untap Toro.
Yeah, I wonder if that gun would have been a little bit safer on Boba Fett there. Hard to
No.
say.
You might just want to run Yularen into him.
No.
We've seen Boba use 2 waylays. So, waylay is actually a counter to Palp.
Did I use 2?
Is he going to kill the Toro? Is he going to kill the Toro, or is he going to hit Boba and just try to keep that Toro up so he can steal it?
I'd like to see him hit Boba and like draw like a super laser attack or something that he can sacrifice.
No, if he hits Boba, I deal 9 damage.
He's got a Black Sun.
If he hits Boba...
Black Sun, I think he has the Outland tie.
No, he's not going to hit Boba. He's going to kill Toro.
On that Vader play.
Toro's the right move.
There's a lot of triggers, you know. There's a lot going on. You've got the ambush to find the card, and then did we remember the heal?
Yep, there he is.
He got there. Okay.
Toro is the right.
All right, so.
Yeah, because if he did hit into Boba, then I swing with Boba. Then he tries to kill Boba with Yularen, and then I hit for 5 more, and then he's at 24 instead of, 15 right now. 24 instead of 19 eventually. So, I don't know. It's hard, honestly. I don't know. I guess it is hard to commentate these type of games because they don't know what our decks do. You know what I mean? They just assume based on popular deck lists, right? So it's really hard not having the player perspective in these.
And so he did choose to go into Toro. So maybe if a fire spray comes down, we can, sack a Yularen to get the ping on the fire spray and then get the steal or something like that.
Yeah, and so not flipping Palp, or Palp maybe not flip to put.
Heiko, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man.
Not want to play a Vader.
Just reacting to my San Francisco games.
I think the fire spray is unlikely even with that Black Sun in the space arena. So I mean, Vader could.
It's round 1 of the top 8.
It's tricky. Vader might be safe because Palp already has a Vader. So then what are we?
No, I haven't tried CAD 30. I tried Django. Okay. I've tried Django ECL. I've tried Krennic ECL. I want to try Palp Yellow. That's my next one. I don't think I might try CAD next if I don't like Palp, but I think Palp is like the way to run yellow-green villainy if I'm gonna run it. But we'll see. I CAD and Django just don't feel like they do the right thing I want to do. Okay, Palp Yellow. You like Palp Yellow. So it'll be a perfect transition into a Palp Yellow channel. Nothing you do versus aggro. So that's why I've been thinking about going super heavy in the early game. Even thought about running like blasters and shit. Be like a little bit more of a mid-range. But we'll see. I'm trying it out.
Palp really want to steal the guy he already has. So I could
yeah, I mean, so good. One of them dies when you do that. All right, it's going to be 5 for Barrage for 6.
Okay.
He'll be able to.
Almost
he's going to be 1 short of clearing the board.
1 short. That could be relevant. That gun was placed on Boba. He would have been able to clear that Black Sun. Let's make a mental note on that.
Ooh, interesting note. I like that.
Yeah, I thought that he was going to position to steal Toro. I'm surprised that he attacked him with Vader.
I just wanted to be able to untap Toro if he got extra,
okay, so
get extra swings in. That's all I was thinking. Toro's usually the priority for Blaster.
On Palp space.
Mm-hmm. Still no deploy.
That would have been interesting. Dealing 8 there. I think killing that Starfighter actually would have won me the game if we... Well, let's watch. All right, let's watch.
We have a Sentinel. Do we run a Sentinel without an official? I don't think so.
Yeah, we don't know the exact list. I mean, he could have.
It looks like a Devastator in there. Like if he can somehow survive 1 round, then he's got Devastator next round, which would be pretty good. So maybe he's got a royal
Devastator is really good next round.
Or something like that.
There's the 7th Fleet Defender.
Okay, ECL'd to kill Black Sun. Interesting use of ECL there.
No, not really.
Super laser tech. He's got a confiscate.
I kind of like not ECLing. You keep the shield on the 7th Fleet. Makes it a little harder to get the kill on it and to get it stolen.
You know, he's actually, that is going to be relevant too. So the things he's saying right now are things I probably should have done, if I'm being honest. Because having the shield on the 7th Fleet, having the hotshot blaster to deal 8 with the barrage, like both of those become so relevant. And I want you guys to take a mental note, like he says, because we're going to see that come into play.
Yep, there's the
Damn it. Damn it, I hate that he's right. Damn it.
Laser tech play. Boba comes in for 4 to base.
21 on that base. I think Palpus with the Devastator is looking pretty punishing. He's going to kill the Boba and then put up a big sentinel there for the 7th Fleet to be able to push through. He's in a pretty good spot here, it seems like.
Yeah, I think he's looking to sacrifice the super laser tech ramp and then put a damage on the 7th Fleet, but
he's going to do that. Okay, so we have a sacrifice. It's going to go in as a resource. Damage.
Put on the 7th Fleet.
And the shield would have just blocked it.
The choice of the ECL of Jake potentially backfiring here as well.
Yeah. Laugh it up. Laugh it up.
That's going to present a little bit of an issue. So we had a claim.
Laugh it up.
And
yeah, so he's going
he's got some big late game. He's got, I see a Walker, a Relentless, and a Devastator in his hand.
Yeah, I'm so fucked.
That Devastator is going to be real nice here. If there's a third waylay, then Jake can waylay that Devastator, and then he'll have lethal with Fire Spray.
Only F, huh? Just get the fuck out of my way, ads.
Alright, Devastator comes down.
I had such a fucking sick play here too.
Puts that Space Sentinel in play. Does Jake have Waylay or like a Surprise Strike or something?
Waylay would have been legendary.
Or not Surprise Strike wouldn't do it either. He needs Waylay. That's it. Barrage?
So, before they say anything, my initial game plan was, okay, easy. Barrage for 7, hit Devastator for 7, kill it with the 7th Fleet. Okay? I talked about this exact moment in my video. Then I realized, oh shit, he's gonna sack Yularen, ping the Fire Spray, steal the Fire Spray. After I kill the Devastator. Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate it. So, when I dropped the barrage, I thought, okay, I actually have to kill Yularen, deal 3 to Yularen, 4 to the Devastator, and then I could still kill it with Fire Spray and deal 3 with 7th Fleet, but then he could come out and steal 7th Fleet. So let's just watch. Let's see what they say about the barrage.
7 and then 3. He's going to be able to clear the Devastator. He's going to have to sack both of his units. And then we have...
Well, I mean, he could steal the 7th Fleet still.
Oh yeah, he could do that right now. He could deploy Palp, steal that 7th Fleet. That Devastator's going to stay alive. That seems like the play.
Let me know if their audio gets quiet at all, and I can turn it up. Just let me know, chat.
Well, I mean, yeah. It could trade with the... Depending on what he does with the barrage damage. Yeah, he's only got 5 health left on his base. So it's going to be 3 to Yularen, 4 to the Devastator.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think you steal right now. Have to. The Devastator and the Fire Spray end up trading.
It's got 10 health or 9.
It's got 10 health. So the fire spray has 7.
Oh, it's
10.
been pumped
Okay, cool.
by the barrage. Sorry, my brain. Yeah, they're gonna trade. You're right.
And then the 7th fleet can hit into base though.
He managed to deal with that Devastator.
Yeah.
We've got reinforcement walkers coming.
I needed to win that turn.
To get stable here.
So if I didn't, if my 7th fleet wasn't able to be stolen, if I was able to barrage for more damage with Boba Hotshot Blaster, I would have easily won this game. So those 2 plays, I think, were the big ones, like they were saying, like they were commenting on.
And again, Jake with a couple little mistakes here, possibly that one mistake that we saw with the gun. I think that ended up costing. Just those little decision points can affect things. Kind of like how in the first game has been not damaging with the command was kind of the deciding factor there.
All right, so I think it's 7 damage on Boba's base, and then
7.
He does the sack and kill to take care of baby Boba. So Palpatine now has a board. He's stabilized a little bit. He's got a walker.
Okay, just lots
Traitorous
of answers.
No good. I think he researched a resupply though.
Yeah, Traitorous could do some work if like a 3 cost guy comes down.
Puts another gun on Toro. Traitorous can do some work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 12 resources for Palpatine. He's got his leader deployed. Nothing
I think we're good. I think we just play a walker and just kind of get there.
Boba is going to play Maul. No overwhelm. I think it's exactly right? Because he had 3 damage on him.
So what answer do we have in hand?
Palp with that fat ass.
I think I see a Piet. I see a Piet and a Walker. So he's going to play the Piet. He's going to do the Piet Walker play and heal 6.
Yeah, disgusting.
Steal that 7th fleet next round.
Right.
Oh, this is killer. He's going to kill them all. He's going to heal 6. He's going to keep that Walker alive.
I'm definitely joining Team Palp.
Have Traitorous.
I always said
on the back end to steal that 7th fleet. I mean,
I always said if I wasn't on Boba, I would probably play some sort of Palp, and I really want Palp Yellow to work. Oh, Palp 2? Are you talking Palp 2? No. Palp 1, baby.
Going into game 3, it looks like.
Yeah, it's not what Boba wants to see.
Palp 2 is interesting. I want to see it do well.
Of a glass counter from Magic on Boba. Guess that means he's been used.
Yep.
Both leaders have been deployed. They're in the late game.
And he's down to fucking 16. 19 health.
Now
19 damage.
We also have a Relentless, which is a power play with that beat down.
And
Palp 2 blue, that'll be spicy.
Events. I mean, Relentless has the potential to just turn off Barrage. Might have a Waylay. No good to be dead only costs 2.
The question is whether he drops the Traitorous now or if he.
I think I just forfeit here. Ooh, actually, this is kind of cool. This is a good ad. They got me pinned. I need some of these shirts, actually. I do like Results. Shout out to Results.
So he's got a little bit of breathing room.
Just cracked your first showcase. What'd you get?
That decides it. So we had initiative there. So.
Yep. So 3 damage on, 3 damage off.
Seems like Relentless just shuts the door.
Yeah.
Door's already shut. I'm just dragging it out because we have time.
Right now.
Another Walker.
Oh, another Walker.
Oh, that's even better.
That's Scoop City.
That is
for Boba.
That is over now. Yep, we're gonna scoop him up.
Change of Heart's pretty sick. Yeah.
We have to scoop him up now. He's gonna keep fighting. Yep. Oh, he's gonna. All right. There's the scoop. And so a game 3 action between Has-Been and Jake.
Game 3, let's fucking go, dude.
Coming right up for you guys here from San Francisco, top 8.
Oh, I'm kind of excited just watching this again.
Yep, and I was in this. I was in this top 8. I was in this top 8. I snuck in 7th seed. I was playing a Boba Red, and I got my obliterated by Han 2 Blue. My deck performed very well against Bobas and Sabines all day. Just very, very good stuff. And then just the Han 2 Blue with the discard, I just didn't have those answers.
He lost to me too.
Obliterated, but lesson learned. It
was Swiss.
Good time, really well run event.
I thought he was going to shut me out.
Gamescape, they organized, like a community center. They got everybody in there. Top 8.
What are you playing now? I've been playing Cad, Tarkentown, great into the aggro meta. Yeah, the yellow-red villainy, I think Cad and Django are both really good in that space red, that Boba red. They fill that Boba red really well. But green, yellow, this style of deck, this Boba ECL is like suffering now. There's nothing really to replace Boba with. So I'm kind of trying to replace go the grindier route and play like a Palp yellow. That's what I'm trying now. I haven't tried it yet, but I tried just swapping Django with this basically the same list, Django ECL, and it just was not as fast, and I did not like it. And then I went Krennic ECL. Didn't like that much. Got my ass beat by Jackson. He's in the chat right now. He was playing Palp Green. Why is nobody trying Jabba? Because Palpatine is just strictly better. And I don't know. I think Palp Yellow is the way to go. I'm going to try it. See how it works in the aggro matchup. Peter, you got a Pre-Vizsla showcase. That's a sick one. And Pre-Vizsla, shout out to Jackson in the chat again. He has a sick Pre-Vizsla deck. And he dominated a local event recently with it. So I think there's something good. There's something good with Pre-Vizsla. Yeah, Palp Yellow does feel like the deck I'll enjoy. Aggro is crazy. I think aggro's better than it's ever been without Boba. Sabine is probably just strictly one of the best decks right now. That's another thing. So I really want to get this video out that I've been working on because I talked with a couple of buddies of mine about the end of the set 2 meta. And this tournament in particular, there were I talked about it in my video, but there were 3 Sabine ECLs in the top 8. And they were just obliterating Bobas all day. And I think Sabine at the end of set 2 really started to shine, and aggro especially in general, with the space aggro decks too. And I'm surprised we haven't seen as much of it so far in set 3. I mean, nothing's really happened in set 3, but I really think Sabine ECL and some of these space aggro decks are going to be the top for a little bit. But anyway.
They had pizza for everybody. The prize support was
Anakin Blue.
Super crazy good. They had, my son was there. He didn't do particularly well. He's 9, and he just got loaded up with stuff, play mats, deck pods, just crazy stuff. So.
Oh, that's great, and I think it's a great family game. All of the planetary seasons were great. We actually managed to get a lot of this coverage out there. For people between, Baltimore, Portland, San Francisco, and Chicago, of course, which is the one I played. We also know at this point that we had
Anakin Blue, okay.
4 entries from Late Night Gaming and Planetaries, and we had 3 top 8s or 3 top cuts, and then poor platform was bubbled out at number 9th out of 128. So it was nice to see the team represent. Shout out to all those guys.
Yeah, I thought all the guys have just been Solo yesterday with the top 4 finish in Florida. And then obviously you made the final.
I think Han is scary. Han Yellow in particular. I think Han Green. I really want to try something with Han Green. I think he's going to be amazing. I think he's going to fill that kind of hero green mid-range. People are doing Quinlan green, but I think Han is just strictly better. Quinlan's interesting with the General's Blade, though. So, I don't know. I'm just talking.
And then platform with a solid showing. So, yeah, late night gaming just coming out of nowhere, just being relevant. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, we know what's up.
Yep.
Late night gaming knows what's
talk
up.
About games and you practice and all that good stuff.
Oh, look at the kid.
You can.
Let's look at this guy's messages.
Have some success.
All right, so they are ready for cuts of the decisive top 3.
Let's go.
The Planetary Qualifier in San Francisco, California.
Oh, this game's a fucking doozy, friends. Oh my god, this game's insane. I can't wait.
Not sunny. There was a fog. There was a layer of fog. You never saw. You can barely see in front of you.
Right. But this is a good matchup. I mean, Palpatine's a great answer to all the Boba Green that you would expect. We'll see if he can finish it off. This time, Boba plays a Greedo, and we have a scanning officer. Does he hit a hotshot? Not today.
Not today. Not today, Satan.
It's always good to see too. Given that Boba had initiative, we probably would have saw the Bazine played.
Yeah, probably. Take away his ramp.
Yeah, definitely. Scanning officer, definitely a meta-relevant card. It's an interesting counter to some.
And it's an official, so you get that Royal Guard down.
The new resource comes in exhausted can be quite a blowout if you are able to hit something.
So the scanning officer then trades into Greedo.
Greedo did 3, then it died.
Palpatine just wants to
I'm chilling.
Damage. Boba has a super laser tech. I don't know why he was removing his super laser tech. He's worried about a whaling. I don't know. So the DJs are probably going to crash into each other. I think I see a barrage.
No, I was fixing my fucking. It was popping out a little bit. I double sleeved my cards and it was slipping out of the sleeve a little bit. They're judging all my actions.
In Palp's hand. The way he's holding his cards, we love that. Is doing, stream coverage.
Yeah.
A lot of CGG pros will tip the hand a little bit so that the commentators know what's going on. So,
yeah.
Cool to see that.
One thing I'm not seeing in Hasbin's hand this time is command. And I think that's the card that really makes the difference, I think, in this matchup, is the kill on a guy and the ramp for one card. This really helps you stabilize.
Now, we do have here us enterprising lackeys in the ground arena, and I think he has a barrage in hand. So
I played that really fast.
Piled a ton of damage into the base. But, I mean, we might have Boba answered. He wasn't able to get arm around.
Notice I have two Fetz fire sprays in my hands. And I'm doing this on purpose. I'm keeping them. They're staying in my hand.
Here would be pretty strong. Kill that Boba and then maybe kill Toro.
Kill whatever doesn't attack, probably. And I do see a phase trooper. So he does have actually phase troopers in his hand, in his deck, which is good for Palpatine in the long run this game. He's just got to survive. His top end is better than Boba's. I mean, he's got Devastators, he's got Relentlesses that typically Boba doesn't run. And then the PF reinforcement walkers, you saw how powerful that was in game 2.
They're discussing something.
He's asking about the damage on Forlom.
They're discussing how Toro works.
We have a nice looking board here from Jake, though. We've got 3 guys.
Fuck yeah, we do.
Taking 10 damage on the base.
Fuck yeah, that's a nice board. Oh, I miss it so much.
Initiative, though.
I miss it. I can't get a board like this anymore without Boba.
Think too hard.
I miss it.
Yeah, barrage, kill Boba.
They called it Barrage.
I think this game is going to come down to whether there's a fire spray in Jake's hand.
Oh, I've got fire spray.
Oh, and he actually decides to take out Toro.
No, it looks like Forlom went out. I don't know. Toro seems like the bigger threat.
Got to play fair now.
Hard to say.
I would have aced Boba.
I thought this was fair.
So he's going to do 4 to base.
I think he's worried about Zuckuss. I think that's why he killed.
Toro, I think. No, he kills Boba.
That's why he killed Forlom.
It's not going to be enough damage to kill even after the barrage roars off.
I think he was playing around Zuckuss.
It's weird to kill Toro or Forlom.
No.
Boba there. What was the logic?
Yeah. Well.
So, if he kills Forlom, I'll speak for him. I think this is exactly what Hasbin was thinking. This is what I would think too. So, Boba deals 4 damage. Forlom deals 4 damage. Forlom turns on Zuckuss. So if I play a Zuckuss, I just kill his 7 damage guy, and my Forlom and my Toro survive. So he's probably thinking, well, I'll get rid of the Forlom and then just swing into Boba. But they're probably going to say he should have killed Boba, because if I had the Boba's armor, it would have just been kind of a blowout. But I didn't have Boba's armor. So I think if I don't have Boba's armor, I think he made the right play. But I think in general, maybe it was the right play to kill Boba.
I mean,
they both hit for 4. It's just, I don't know. But does he have some way to interact? Maybe there's a way to interact with that lackeys to prevent the hit on Boba. No good to me dead or something?
Yeah, or a waylay would have been devastating. You didn't have it. That would have been my.
Here it is. Right, this is it. We had the fire spray. That's what we needed to see for Jake.
Yep.
But just wait.
I thought Hasbin's fist was coming out to fist bump him.
Just fucking wait, dude.
Nope.
This game is far from over. This game is far from over.
He's like, nope. No, that's funny. I don't think there's an answer to that in hand. I'm seeing confiscates and ground sentinels. Oh, there's a black sun.
Yeah, he's playing to his outs.
Yeah.
100%.
He's got to get Black Sun here. I mean, does he have command too? Black Sun command's pretty good.
Yeah, but maybe there's a waylay. I guess the waylay, he could just play the Black Sun again.
I have 2 more fire sprays.
Sentinel marker.
You see that in my hand?
Yeah.
Keep that in mind, friends. Keep that in mind.
Killing.
There's the Black Sun.
Staying alive.
Well, that's good. Now you can command, like, recur a unit and ramp, and then he can steal the fire spray. That's what he's going to do.
He brings back his Black Sun.
Stabilizing here for Hasbin.
He brings back the Black Sun.
Grab the enterprising lackeys, I think.
Another fire spray played, though. Spray. Replacing the first one. So Palp can no longer steal it. Oh, what a
fuck play. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, baby.
Oh, and there's
fuck yeah, baby.
There's not another Black Sun.
No, he pulled it from command. He pulled it from command.
Yeah, he drew. Well, must not have drawn that. I thought he drew a Black Sun. Must have been.
No, he grabbed Black Sun from command. He has it all over to the left.
He draws
Come on.
Walker, heal 3.
Come on, guys.
Stay alive. Oh, the Black Sun.
He's got another Black
Sun. Okay, does maybe Jake could do the same play. Hit
maybe
play a third.
Maybe I can.
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine?
Well, this time the fire spray will get.
Could you fucking imagine if I did that?
Stolen in the meantime, because Palpatine doesn't have to play a card to him. He's at 9 resources. He has 5 available. And the thing is, if you don't clear the fire spray, you're running a.
Could you imagine?
Next turn. Okay, so now he'll probably deploy and take the fire spray.
So blows.
Could you imagine?
Does that do anything? Because if we can just play another fire spray, unless there's another answer, I mean, is there a third Black Sun? Like, what are we gonna do? Okay.
He might have barrage at this point.
What do we do? We would need to. It's barrage. He has to have barrage.
Yeah.
Or Black Sun. I don't see it. I see nothing. That's it.
The third fire spray.
Boba takes the win in an unfavorable matchup, I think.
The
just
fucking third fire spray, dude.
He's showing them to flex a little bit, but he had nothing but mauls and fire sprays. Apparently in his hand late game.
The 3 fire sprays was just, that is incredible. I guess you don't resource those the whole game. You just hold on to them and just hope.
Exactly. That's what I did, because I knew that was a big win con for me, was just having fire spray recursion.
Hope for the best.
That was probably the most epic moment of the cut, dude.
Fire spray is one of your best cards.
It really was.
Getting a Devastator out. I mean, I think you just needed a second barrage.
That was like the only way I won.
Fire spray, and then probably could have recovered from there. Yeah, good matchup.
Top 8.
Yep.
of a preliminary or of a planetary qualifier that happens in. Top 8, bro. 3 triple fire spray. So I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick, and we can jump right into top 4. This is the semifinals here. Be right back, friends. Stay with me. Okay, I actually just thought about it. I kind of want to read the comments of that last game. Shout out Late Night Gaming for doing this and recording all these for us. I think this is cool. And I'm glad they were able to get them out for me to enjoy with you guys. Let's see what people are saying. I want to comment about that, but 0 comments. Yo, what? 142 views, 0 comments. Oh, I'm not even signed in right now. I also want to comment about the go ahead and like that. And subscribe. I'm not subscribed. I have to subscribe. Okay. Shout out Late Night Gaming. Go check them out. And go comment on these videos. So there's not
no one seems
0 comments. Okay. Let's go ahead and start the next game.
All right, welcome to Late Night Gaming.
Welcome.
I'm with Loopy.
Thanks for joining.
Hey, everybody.
And here we are at the top 4 of San Francisco Season 0 Planetary Qualifier. We've got Brandon S versus Jake S.
Sabine
Green versus Boba Green. So tip of the meta, top meta decks, squaring off.
Yep.
This game's nuts, guys.
Sabine lead with a Sabine unit. We have Boba play a mercenary gunship, and there is a ping.
I do love my mercenary gunship turn 1.
Space. Ooh, this you said it was Brandon was playing Sabine.
Yeah, we got Brandon on Sabine and Jake, who we saw in the top 8. He was on stream in the top 8 on that Boba.
Hell yeah, I was.
Green with the 9.5 slabbed showcase, hoping it was a 10,
yeah.
but
you know, it's the flex showcase. Always a way to go. You know, if you're playing in a big event.
You know, I got to give Jake. You know, everybody's getting on people for playing Bobas and stuff, but you know, if you have a 9.5 Boba showcase, you might as well just be a Boba main.
So well, not only that, I mean, you play to win. There's absolutely no shame in it.
It was the other way around.
So we talked about that.
Boba came first, then I got the showcase.
Red 3 is going to go into the space arena. So Boba has spent ECL early. Sabine has not. We have Greedo then played, by Boba, so she's got to deal with some ground arena here to stabilize.
I own the board. I own the game right now. Nice it's hard for Sabine to come back from this.
And so was that the ECL of the Boba unit to kill Sabine? Is that what happened?
Yep,
damn
so
right.
ECL to kill Sabine. Brandon's only play was Red 3, which is really not what you want. Staring at a mercenary gunship. So
hell yeah.
We'll see what happens here. I mean, Sabine would have been looking for a Cassian that turn before would have been a lot better, or even like a Sundari would be good.
Ooh.
He's going to deploy immediately, which signals Darksaber to me.
No, he doesn't even have Darksaber in his deck.
He's going to respond with a Hot Shot Blaster to immediately kill the bleed.
Yeah, this game's over already, dude.
And that math works out to where Boba sticks with 1 health remaining, just kind of hanging out there. Man, that is a perfect line.
Damn right. Yeah. I practiced that shit.
Now it's getting a little bit desperate.
That blaster just Sabine, so good.
Yeah, no, it changes the math on some things. Now, Boba's not going to be able to ramp for pretty much sure. But he's going to have 2 resources left. So he
only played the blaster the whole round, but,
that's enough, dude. I don't need to play anything else.
Brandon kind of catching up here a little bit on the board. But Boba leader yet to deploy.
Yep, Boba leader has not deployed. It's a tough thing. I can't see Brandon's hand well enough to see what's all in there. I think I saw Metal Ceremony.
That barrage just clears this out, and it looks like probably game 1 victory here for Jake. He's just so far ahead.
It really is game 1 victory here.
Because we still have Wrecker as a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Got you. That ECL.
The Bright Hope is good. Kind of shuts down the space arena, makes it so that Boba doesn't have great access to fire spray. Boba leader's going to deploy.
We're at 18 on base.
Who's the aggro deck here? Right?
And then the waylay. Okay.
Yeah, so
I love that comment.
Of how dangerous it is to let Boba stick with a board.
Okay.
Just the extra 1 health and just ECL too for Boba. I think some people were cutting. People have been cutting that, And you saw there what it did. It just cleared out that Sabine,
That's what I'm saying, baby. ECL's the way.
Yeah, it is, and it's interesting too. We have
feels like I'm just like reminiscing on the good old days. Like this, I spent so much fucking time on this list, and it's so frustrating that I can't play it anymore. It's so frustrating, dude. Holy shit! It was so satisfying. This is such a satisfying line right here.
A couple of playmats here. It looks like the Last Supper, but with Star Wars.
Oh, they're commenting on my mat. Let's go.
Yeah.
I was hoping someone would.
It's interesting too. We have a couple of playmats here. It looks like the Last Supper, but with Star Wars. On Boba's side, and then I got the highly sought after K2 Heroic Sacrifice mat. For Sabine, which I think it was a Gamma exclusive. Guy must be good friends with his game star.
Yeah, some of these guys were insisting.
I'd say I'm sad for you, but I'd be lying.
The stream, and they were like, "Can we use our own? Can we put our own stuff over?" People like their play.
Yeah, so it depends what you do and how much your support is. Wrecker's pretty good, so Wrecker needs to kill both Bobas right now. I don't think that you can actually push the overwhelm damage. Yeah.
Wrecker kills both, yeah.
Pretty strong. Kills both Bobas and stays alive.
Yeah, and Greedo's probably going to need to trade in Wrecker too. So, I mean, we'll see. He might do the 3 damage to base.
I think he's going base. He's got to go base. He's at 8.
Fuck yeah, I'm going base, dude.
He's going to play a fire spray, and then that's all she wrote.
Hell no, I'm not killing the Wrecker.
Obviously get him in lethal range.
I'm the aggro list.
Stream, huh? This could be. We're 5 minutes in, and we're already done. So it's gonna be a.
Oh yeah, Boba ECL versus Sabine ECL doesn't take real long.
I'm gonna get us.
Super quick, dude.
We can just kind of. This tournament was a little interesting. You got to look at deck lists in between. We were talking about it in the top 8 recording. You're able to look at the deck list in between matches in the top cut. So before and during.
Yeah, shout out to all the great tournament organizers. They all kind of have their little spins on things.
So sideboarding, literally 8 out of my 10 sideboard cards went into the deck. So I took out my Mauls, my Vaders, put in McClunkies, No Good to Me Dead, an extra Waylay. Like, my sideboard makes my matchup against Sabine so much better. So this is even going to be even more brutal, honestly.
Yeah, it looks like it was a great event run by Gamescape with some strong prize support, you said?
Yep, and we'll make sure to have a link to Gamescape. They do, they were really supportive and everything. And,
Gamescape was sick. It was a sick event.
They do online orders for Star Wars, so you guys can check them out. And then we've got, yeah, the event was just so awesome. They had like a taco truck. I mean, it was just killer.
The taco truck was clutch, dude.
Some people met some of McBobber's locals.
These sleeves are
the locals had
katanas
or something from Oregon.
That's a drive. That's a drive.
I don't know if they drove or flew. I actually don't know, but they were there.
I used to be on strictly Dragon Shield or Ultra Pro mats. I really liked Dragon Shields for the protection. And I really liked Ultra Pro mats for the shuffle feel. They felt so good, Ultra Pro mats. But katanas, let's go. Katanas feel similarly to the Ultra Pro mats, and they're sick. This deck is double sleeved, yeah. Are you a double sleeve guy, Heiko?
Yeah, so I know we did obviously the big part. This was, I think,
of course. I love the way they feel double sleeved. Not only is it better protection, but they just feel nice and thick, and you can like snap them down, you know?
Get the internet figured out. Perhaps we can go live with.
It's all feel for me.
Yep,
the katanas feel nice.
Just the owner or the manager had told me just that the internet was not great. So
it's like a katana. True.
And that's the advantage of recording is you get a lot there. We'll have the mercenary gunship Ace and A-Wing, which is an ominous start for Sabine.
What a start! If he has
watch this.
Here, he has the go. Oh man, that is so strong. I mean, that is...
Okay, you do... I distinctly recall a bit of cursing as it was being double sleeve. You're right. There was... So, it was a pain in the ass with katanas. It was a pain in the ass, but it was worth it. It was worth it for the event.
So good.
But yeah, like they're saying right here, this is the nastiest fucking line in the game against Sabine. This is my favorite play ever. ECL, gunship right away to kill the A-Wing, drop a Greedo. Nuts.
Alright, so Sabine's deciding what to resource. Again, really just needs Cassian, is what probably the ideal play right now is. He gets a Sundari Peacekeeper, which is good. Sundari is just about as good. He chooses not to ECL it. Mercenary Gunship does 3 damage to base. Greedo attacks for 3 to base.
And then a 7th fleet.
7th fleet defender is not what Sabine wants to see.
It's GG, bro. It is GG. I love the size and the... Okay. Like, all this...
I see 4 cause in Sabine's hand.
Oh, so fucking funny, dude.
Please, let me join your guild. I want to be a part of a team.
Love Sabine suffering. Sabine is no longer going to be suffering.
If you're Sabine on this board, I mean, you might need to be thinking about trying to hit a Darksaber here. He does clear Greedo with the Sundari healing 2.
Yeah, what is the path to victory?
You should have ECL that Greedo. Yeah.
And then Greedo hits, which is always real.
He's saving it.
Greedo hit to kill the Sundari.
Sabine, the only leader that makes me root for Boba. Nothing more stupid than ECL Wrecker Poe. For
right
real,
now,
though.
You're going to take some damage in the space arena. If you have Bright Hope, you have...
As a Boba player myself, I agree.
Flip Sabine.
No, he did not realize how much danger he was in, and he was so salty. He acted like my list was standard. He called my list standard. Can you believe that, guys?
I just
probably see 4 Lum into Sabine.
Okay.
Just in case he does the Darksaber, I can kill him. Still.
I see a Poe in hand. So he attacks with Sabine. That tells us he doesn't have Darksaber.
He probably should have killed the 4-Lom. Not killing 4-Lom was a mistake here, too.
Not the Bright Hope, okay.
Yeah, K2's fine.
Just playing.
Or he should have ECL'd.
Straight up, we're gonna... 4-Lom's gonna get an attack.
He was not killing my stuff.
Up to potentially 20 damage on the base.
Love salty tears. I do too. Look at this board.
Well, I mean, I think we'll see. It depends what we see. So, I mean, he's probably going to be saving Poe here. So 5 Barrage. That's going to clear the board.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you need to ECL Poe and kill the mercenary gunship at it. I mean, you just got to save the damage and then try to find an answer later.
At home, or is this a recording?
We are doing commentary. There is Mr. Sabine himself, Mr. Solo G, who went top 4 yesterday.
I was wondering what that noise was.
Home and I are recording the match from San Francisco right now, buddy.
Oh, my bad.
It's always good to have a cameo. You smelled Sabine.
Yeah, congrats on your Sabine. You can jump in if you want to do commentary. I don't know if you're able to see the live stream there on Discord. You can commentate with us for this if you'd like.
I can see for sure. My reception here where I'm at is a little spotty, so I hope I can be heard properly.
Yeah, it's a little low. You got a little buzzing on your audio. All right, so he's going to ECL Poe. I mean, he discarded 1 card.
What do you think about this barrage play? I mean, I just question this barrage play because he's killing 4-Lom and the gunship when like he could have just gone 4 to base. And then,
could have.
And then what are we talking about? You know, we're gonna be able to get that 4.
But if I did 4 to base, and then he ECLs Poe, Poe lives, kills my gunship, and then he has Sabine and fucking Peacekeepers out. So of course I'm gonna barrage. I think that's for sure the play.
And get the 7th fleet to hit. I mean, his base health is pretty healthy.
What did he? Oh, he guess he didn't kill the gunship.
Interesting.
With the on attack from Poe.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that barrage.
And he's able to play out a boat.
Look at my board. Look at my board. You're not sure about the barrage? Okay, you got a couple misplays last game, but that was not a misplay. Look at my board.
A little bit too.
Maybe it's the safe. Maybe it's the safe play. I mean, he's got board control. He's kind of soaking him up. All right, and we're good. We got the scoop. And then that brings us to our next match, which I need to do a little bit of.
Oh, are they going to show game 3 of the? Oh, they're going to show the other semifinals.
Get bonus coverage.
So this game finished so fast that
bonus coverage here of.
They were able to get the other table in. This was the other side of the bracket, top 4.
Pause here for a quick sec. We've got Sabine.
Now, I talked about this game in my my video because this game was absolutely nuts. This set, this best of 3 right here, this is game 3. Okay, and the first 2 games were like a freaking grind fest. I've never seen Sabine grind like this. This was nuts to watch. To be fair, I didn't watch it very closely because I was just trying to like get my mind right and chug this fucking monster that my buddy Andrew gave me. Shout out to Andrew. Naku in the chat. So I wasn't really paying attention. I was just trying to focus on the next game. But these games were insane. And I'm sure Kevin and Jackson can attest to that.
Green versus Han Blue. And I believe I have these right. Let me see here.
Their audio is really quiet. I can't really hear them now.
I don't know if I have. I thought I had these names correct, but now I'm questioning. But I believe
I have them turned all the way up. I can barely hear them.
So as we move to that match, you know, I've played all kinds of Hero Blue Red and Sabine Green. As you know, I think that the pressure points are how game 1 goes. I mean, Han oftentimes will bring in a lot to kind of help this matchup. This isn't anywhere near as favored as some people think towards Han. I don't really know why people think that. Sabine Green is an excellent deck. All right, and you want to?
I think personally, Sabine Green is arguably like the best deck in the game. It just requires you to play it right. And like obviously the space needs figuring out. I did lose in top 4 to Boba Space. But playing multiple Boba.
Sabine fucking feasted in this tournament. I was the only person that was really able to beat Sabine's. Because like they were feasting on the Han or the Boba Green 30s. They were feasting on the Boba Space decks. Like they were doing work. And again, I want to get my video out about this. We kind of talked about Sabine's dominance at the end of the meta, and nobody's really talking about it, and nobody's really hype on Sabine for set 3, and I don't know what's going on. Like, I feel like the last couple sets, I've been in, like, the fucking Twilight Zone, shouting about how good Sabine is, and nobody's, like, I don't know. Nobody wants to run it. Nobody wants to. I don't know. It's weird.
But throughout the day,
all the hate was on Boba.
Able to really take advantage when you know how to fight the matchup.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I think that Boba Red in particular is, one of Sabine's toughest matchups. It's actually a deck in large part that was built in the first place to counter Sabine. That is true about the genesis of that.
And it's funny because Boba Red 30 got knocked out by a Sabine.
What's your thoughts
Sabine?
On Solo? I kind of went through mine a little bit.
Or maybe it was the other Sabine that I played.
So I kind of like, here's the thing. I actually think Han Blue is pretty slow, and Sabine is very much advantage if you build the deck right and you know what to attack. You have to attack their force users.
And we're ready to get started in our bonus coverage. We've got Brian M. versus C. Britton.
I don't know. Sabine's still so good though.
If this is able to get started here.
I mean, maybe like Quinlan or Ahsoka kind of fill like a similar aggro role.
Using one of the late night,
but she's still like the only true aggro deck. I feel like.
Yeah, those are at the table. I think if we had two of them, I think
maybe something with Asajj, but Asajj is a little easier to deal with, I think.
And
yeah, actually,
Green Squadron A-Wing coming out for Han.
Yeah, I meant to actually put one in your box that I recently sent, but I think I might have forgot.
Next time.
Yeah, I only have one extra. Okay, so the A-Wing he should ECL, and he does to kill the other A-Wing.
Yo.
So Sabine uses ECL early. But
ECL A-Wing?
She then pings.
Guys, this shows how important just kind of 2-for-1ing in the early game.
That's fucking sick.
And
I respect that shit.
That,
I fucking respect that.
And most people that play that deck is just to get that turn.
Because he wasn't gonna get initiative, and the Han was gonna be able to swing in and possibly kill his A-Wing.
Play your guy. It's
probably kill his A-Wing, right? And he's probably got a wing leader to drop on A-Wing and his GG.
One in the early game, you kind of stick a unit. You can ride that. Sometimes ride that all the way to the finish line.
Nah, dang it. No wing leader.
I think with the Boba Red, like if you do that, the deck is
this guy's cooking the Sabine, dude. Oh my god. He knows his lines.
Alright, so 5 damage on Han's base, 2 damages on Sabine. Han has a Kanan out. He does have a force throw, which should be his play on the gun here.
So the guy playing Sabine, he brought this little Lego piece. I forgot the guy's name, but it's this little Lego piece that he used for his initiative. I thought it was hilarious. That's what that little thing is.
He's also looking at a Fang Fighter, the Village People.
I like the force throw. Unit. The force throw would clean up that, hopefully clean up that A-Wing. Unless we have like an R2 or something in hand.
Or the Sundari. So the thing is that, well, actually he can probably attack. It's actually safe to attack the Sundari with Kanan first. That's actually probably the line I would do. What's this?
Would you attack
3 for the Village
with Kanan? I don't think so.
You know what's in your cheap protein powder?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Athlete Paul Sklar.
All right, let's see what we've got.
And that's why I think it's so important if you're playing against either Rey or Han Blue or Rey Red, respectively. Killing their force users really sets them back because they're really relying on force
wing leader
to blow their opponent out.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, do we know?
I can see even saving a Tarkin town or something.
Wing leader goes hard, dude. Oh my god.
That option or whatever your mitigation for those.
And this is game 3.
This is game 3 of their matchup, and so they were 1-1, and then we went to. They were on the other table, and we brought them over to the stream table so we can get this bonus match. And we have a wing leader onto the A-Wing.
Yep. Yeah, no, I like the line Sabine's taken. We're going to have a Sabine unit played by Han with the ability.
I'm obsessed with that ECL A-Wing play in the beginning. I've never seen Sabine do that before.
A-Wing.
Yeah.
It's tricky. What are we going to do about that A-Wing?
Dude,
yeah, no, I
this is nuts.
Force thrown the Fang Fighter into it.
Now you might even need to you might even need to force throw your K2SO just to kill that A-Wing. Just get it out of the way. Don't count on him having
force throw
big cards in hand.
Yeah, Han can be, depending on the build, can be a little bit vulnerable to space. Obviously, he can't ramp, though Sabine doesn't either.
I really like the force throw K2, and then just followed up with like I think there's a Yoda and maybe a Fang Fighter in there.
I saw Fang Fighter, yeah.
I actually think as a Sabine player, I tried to avoid space at all costs because if they have a Force user down and then they drop that Concord Dawn not too after, it really slows you down too much and they get to their late game and kind of blow you out.
Right. So, and I think that he might have drawn open fire.
And C. Britain was in the tank there, really thinking through this round, an important round for their tournament.
All right, so it's gonna be Sabine on Sabine Ryland.
This is the Han Blue I played in like round 3 or 4.
He's thinking.
And I was his only loss up to this point.
It's open fire, not force.
He was crushing at this tournament. I didn't really see the Sabine throughout the tournament, but I know Han Blue got second in Swiss.
That could really be crazy. Nope.
Sabine kills Kanan, which is what I expected. So now force throws off. Might have Yoda.
Interesting.
And the interesting part is like
maybe kill
Han's looking really good
into the Sabine leader and then do that open fire later or something.
Yep. Yeah, because now Sabine's going to have the initiative in Poe, which is not what Han wants.
We have no way to stop that Poe. It's going to do is potentially 8 damage to base.
Yeah, that's true.
It's probably going to be 6 and killing something, but what he should do, I think, is 6 to base and kill Yoda. Turn off force throw again.
Can't kill Yoda with
Yoda. That's probably a pretty good line there.
Does Yoda have 2 damage? I only see 1.
He's thinking what to do with Han. Do I just sack my Han into your Poe and then,
Yeah, well, I mean, there's also an element to that because you always got to be watchful of Luke on 6. So killing Han into Poe actually has the advantage of making it sure that you can actually use Luke. So I think here, though, Sabine needs to develop the board. I think Sabine's done 13 damage, it looks like. There's 7 damage on her base.
It does have 2 damage on
Yoda. To push it to 19.
Yeah, kill Han, kill Yoda.
Oh, he's going to kill Han. So he's worried a lot about Luke. He's going to kill Yoda, too. I think.
Wow.
Maybe not. You don't even really need to.
I love this kind of play. I love this kind of play from Brian where you're not just mindlessly hitting the base, but you're respecting your opponent's ability to kill you back.
Yeah, I mean that's certainly a play around Luke.
So he discarded a Poe and a K2.
Player has because I've been looking at his hand.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
so he draws a card from Yoda.
Still 17 health left though. I don't know.
I think he made him discard. Yeah, Obi's real good. That's what he wanted. I can't tell if that was the card he drew on Yoda or whether he had it in his hand.
I think he drew the Obi-Wan.
Oh,
what's the health on the
We're at 7 health on the ECL base and 13 on the Dagobah swamp.
All right, and then we had Wrecker come and take care of the Sabine unit. 2 damage here.
Wrecker and Poe on the board.
Oh, he's another Wrecker?
All right, so it's 16 damage on Han's base, 8 on Sabine's. We're going into the 7 resource turn.
Yeah, I'm concerned that the game has already gotten too late for the Sabine player.
You would think. You would think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Han had Luke before.
It seems like it's pretty close here. Either way, Luke would be pretty good, right? Because then we can just kill Poe.
He needs Luke now to kill Poe. I mean, if he doesn't answer Poe by playing a unit, I mean, the Obi can be just cleared by him, and then you have record to base for lethal plus 2 pings.
Oh, Wrecker's huge.
So,
Poe and Wrecker are just crazy units.
On initiative,
yeah,
a Han player considering carefully his moves. Mace is okay here too. Mace
Han players cards.
What?
Yeah, you asking how many cards in hand? We can't see the hand.
How many?
Yeah, I think he's got two. I think actually he used the discard mode on Poe too, because Sabine discarded 2 cards. So I think he made him discard down, but then he drew with Yoda. He played Obi, so he should have 2 cards in hand. Cassian. All right, so Cassian is not ideal. He's going to pay the 5 for that. But at least when Obi dies, he's going to have a place.
Surprised he didn't attack with the Obi-Wan, or maybe he was just thinking, I need someone to throw the experience tokens on.
Great. That is not a great situation. Even those 2 experience isn't enough to really kill the Wrecker.
Yeah, so, and I think that Sabine here can attack with Poe, do 2 damage to base to take to 18.
Definitely a much more awkward position for the Han player.
Yeah, this Han blue deck ended up being the kind of the best version of this thing. Just
no, I don't think so. I think that Rey is very good. I think that Turret is still very good too. I didn't get to the version of winning it, but they're all very close.
I mean, like, the best color for Han ended up being blue. It's just this whole blue red hero kind of control stuff.
Yeah, so for Han too. Yeah, no, that I agree with. But there's, I do play, a significant amount of the kind of blue-red force throw discard type package decks. They're all very close, and we'll see what happens set 3. But I think that actually the 2 set 2 leaders are relevant, Rey and Han, because Rey adds a lot of value and Han gives you kind of quasi-ramp and it colors that can't have it. And then Ultra, it's still pretty good. He can do some things with his not dying ability. All right, so now he can get close to killing Wrecker.
I think Turret is definitely interesting. I think he's one of those leaders that fell off that shouldn't have.
That's what you do. So that was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we
so,
just,
or
we just claim?
You just attack with the wing leader.
We just claim and hit with Wrecker. He just claimed, didn't spend his money.
Yeah, there you go.
And that was it.
Yep, there you go. All right, so Sabine makes the 5.
Wrecker's nuts.
That's always music.
A 7/6 for 6, bro.
All right, so we will be back with the final match of the San Francisco Planetary soon.
Yeah, be sure to tune in. And once again, shout out to Games.
Yeah, when are they going to do the finals, huh? I can't wait to watch it. Those are pretty good. It's fun to go back and kind of relive that. Definitely want to see the finals. At some point, we could watch this game. This is the only other game I have recorded. This was against the Bosk Blue that I lost to. Very interesting match. But for now, I just want to see the ones I won. That's a one I would analyze for sure if I was still on Boba. But I don't know. Anyway, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of thing. It was just a quick little stream. Just come in and be like, hey, check these games out. This is what happened. I'm glad I got that triple fire spray thing right, because when I was recording my video, I was like, there's no way that this really happened. Am I misremembering? I was like trying so hard to remember whether or not it actually happened because it seemed so crazy. So I'm glad we were able to confirm that I was not lying in my video. Yeah, this was fun. I appreciate you guys for coming out. I appreciate you guys for continuing to view and support, even though I've been gone for so long. I'm getting a really long video together right now. And so it's taking me a bit of time. But it'll be worth it. It's all about the end of set 2 and the Memphis Planetary Qualifiers and kind of what we think about set 3. So with a couple of buddies of mine who both got top 4 in their Memphis Planetary Qualifier. One of them was second, one of them was third. So it's cool to see some insight from like a different event. And yeah, they have great insights. They know their decks really well. So it'll be a fun video. And I need to get it out. Happening soon. I got freaking homework and, you know, life is hitting me right now. So I apologize for that. Bear with me, guys. I'm still making content. Still doing the thing. And once I finally get inspired by a deck list, I'll start making deck videos about that and talk about my events. I'm trying Palp Yellow tomorrow at a local event, so maybe that's the one. We'll see. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching with me. That was fun. And I'll see you guys in the next one.